So my friends, welcome to a new altcoin update video. Today we're taking another close look at Aave, because since our buy zone, we've almost doubled. At one point, we even saw a 100% increase. And of course, you know what that means for those of you who have been following the altcoin videos for a while. If not, then definitely stick around until the end and you'll find out for sure. But before we get started, feel free to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and of course, feel free to join the free Telegram talk and signal group. If you're interested in updates, news, and signals, you're more than welcome to join. You can find the link for that for free down in the video description. If, for example, you still want to buy Aave, you can do all of that on my partner exchange, BingX. The link for that is also down in the video description or in the comment section. And right now you can get up to 11,500 USDT in bonuses there. For example, if you register or make your first deposit or something like that, you can really cash in here and already get some free trades or do a bit of gambling with it. All right, but now let's move on to Aave. Aave is currently at 220 US dollars. And what a pump we've seen in the last few weeks, or yes, you could definitely say the last few weeks. Since April 7th, when our buy zone between 118 and down to $111 was triggered, things have shot up here because right now we're trading at 220 US dollars. If we look at it from the bottom, we've gone up by almost 103%. And for everyone who always follows these altcoin videos, you know that as soon as a buy zone is triggered and we pump 100%, the initial investment is taken out. And that's exactly what's happening now. And that's also the reason why I'm making this video. Just to let you know that I've already taken out the stakes I generated down here, the ones that were triggered in the buy zone at $118. That means from now on, only profits are running here. Why did I get divorced for this? Because if the altcoin season really does start now and we head towards the moon, then this would be too early. Yes, it is, but in my case, I should also mention that I got in a bit earlier. I actually don't even remember exactly when that was. In any case, I think it was somewhere here in the $200 range. That should have been the area. Point number two, right now and on the daily chart, we have the 200 SMA here, which is acting as resistance for us. The RSI is clearly overbought and as you can see here from the past, whenever that was the case, sure, sometimes it can go well for a few days while we're above it, but sooner or later a correction comes. And that's why I've now decided to at least take out my initial investment here for the time being. What you have, we've seen it in recent months and years that sometimes altcoin predictions were set so high and they were never reached. That's why, in my opinion, you should be extremely cautious here. We still don't know where we'll end up. Bitcoin is still in a zone where you could say, there's still a chance for a dump. So please be careful. The only thing I could see in the short term for Aave right now would be a brief pump. That could especially grab the liquidity in the range of 239 to 250 US dollars. That would be another possibility. If we take a look at the 4-hour time frame, we can also see that, okay, the volume hasn't increased dramatically to the upside. Still, we have these wicks here, this inefficiency that could still be filled. That means over the next few days, there's still a chance for it to move up here. It would even be a possible trading opportunity here to go short in order to potentially see a sell-off towards 181 US dollars. Previously, this area was the consolidation box right here. It was also a massive resistance before. That's why there's a good chance that we'll move into this pullback here. At the moment, if we add the VIP level from our low to our current high, you can see it would line up perfectly with the golden pocket here. And this would pretty much be the decision zone. And depending on how much longer this drags on here, we also have the 200 SMA on the 4-hour time frame, which in the past, especially with altcoins, has always been a very, very good technical indicator to show which trend we are currently in. You can see it here. In the past, let me move it over a bit more. So here in November 24, it was repeatedly backtested. Then the rally started. Then we had the first struggle here, again, resistance or support for the last time before we finally broke below it. And over the past few months, it was tested several times as resistance until now when we've broken through it for the first time again. That means if we consolidate in this range here for a few more days or even see another higher high, the 200 SMA could catch up due to these steep increases and ultimately give us a perfect retest of this EMA line. Those would be the bullish signals I would be looking for. Otherwise, if we leave this zone down here and then go even lower, significantly lower, then we'll have to reconsider things. But that's basically the reason why I said, okay, take out the initial investment, secure the profits. We've seen an extremely strong pump in the last few days, and of course with Aave as well, 100% in a month. That can't necessarily be healthy. Also just last week, if we look at this single candle here, when was it? On May 8th, which ended up going up over 20%, almost 22% in a single day. Candles like that get fished sooner or later. We still have a demand zone below, so keep a very close eye on these areas here. Everything between 184 and 171. Because if this zone breaks, we'll probably head back toward the previous low, maybe even down again into the range of 118 to 110. That would be one possibility, and would probably mean a massive double bottom, but that's all still just speculation for the future. What's important for us right now? Can we manage to get above the maximum resistance at $250? If we can close above that on the daily, that would be bullish. If we get rejected up here again, or if we already start to struggle at this point, then the target zone is definitely 184 down to 170. If that zone breaks, we'll probably see a new low. But for now, that's how it looks. For the next few days and weeks, maybe at this point, you could consider scaling back into this position a bit, but for now, sell a portion, because if we do dump from the current selling price, you'd be losing another 16 to about 22%. That's all for now on this topic. Otherwise, that's it from my side. Feel free to write your altcoin requests in the comments below. If there's anything you're interested in, I'll take care of it. And otherwise, I'd say that's it from me. As always, thank you for watching. Thank you very, very much. Leave a like, subscribe, join the Telegram group, and we'll catch up again tomorrow morning. Until then, ciao, and as always, stay crypts.